Is there room for lower thirds? Where it could be like,
Yes.
He already knows.
it's like a spaceship
Remember the an explosion?
going on in the background.
right.
What is
All right,
happening?
ready? Yeah.
What is life?
All right.
This is awesome. We get a lot more done. We have a lot of us, so I'm glad to see everyone.
Hello, my name is Gregory Bordelon, Gregory Bordelon, not Borderlon, Bordelon. Let me think. I am a sophomore this year here at Chapman University. I'm a television production student with an emphasis in narrative. I like long walks on the beach. I also enjoy ice cream without sprinkles on them because I think sprinkles kind of ruin the ice cream experience.
That's right. First thing about improv, you never know what's going to happen. That's why it's called improv, biatch.
Improv to me. Improvisation. The art of improv means a lot to me, actually. Starting off college, I actually kind of knew what improv was. I'd seen shows like Whose Line Is It Anyway, or Whose Line, but I'd never done it before. The sense of ideation, pulling things out of your butt, doing that sort of thing, that was something that I did on a daily basis in my syntax and the way I spoke, but nothing that I did in an organized medium. So when I came to Chapman and I heard about the improv team, Improv Inc. here on campus, it was really striking to me because there was an atmosphere of such intelligent people. And that was the first thing I noticed, is just how smart and fast these people were. And I wanted to surround myself in a community with people that were quick-witted and down to earth, definitely for the most part. And what I was surprised about most in improv is how different we all were. Because I knew that everybody in improv is funny, right? But that range of what is funny, what isn't funny, how it's funny, those are things that I've discovered over time are very subjective, and they're also they're very individualized, which is very exciting, I think, because it brings a different skill set to the table to create a very holistic and well-rounded experience. I usually almost get into a meditative zone when those things come on, and I think we have a very good structure and format of being able to practice well. And it's not a sense of being super funny right before you go on. It's about breathing. It's about being an organism with your other teammates.
Hello?
Hello!
Whoa!
Just little specks on a dot stack.
It's about just calming down, because when you do that, you can open yourself up. And I think that's the best part about improv, is that there is no pre-planning. It's about structure. It's mostly about being able to be confident in yourself, so when you go out there in front of a bunch of people that you know that you have the wit, you have the confidence, and most of all, you have the support. So we have two types of improv that we do in Improv Inc. We have long form and short form. Our short form shows are oriented around the title Fuck Mondays. Buck Mondays. Just however you want to use that. However you want to use that, any way you want to do.
I need to bring my Scantron.
Yes, you thought this was a normal day of your internship, but sadly, this is the moment that I test you to see if you can work alongside me for the rest of your life. Not my life.
We orient it around games. So short form shows are based on games.
So why don't we play a little bit of short form game?
Hey guys, my name's Vaughn. How you guys doing? Hey!
Yay!
Hall Council, New Choice.
We're gonna play a little game called New Choice, where three of our improvisers are gonna create a scene, and whenever I call out New Choice, they have to change whatever the last action or thing they said.
You ever ask a girl on a date and she completely denies you, so you just ask her again in a different way?
New choice.
You ever walk around in a park one day and you just don't want to pick up that dog poop?
New choice.
You ever brush your teeth and you just realize, man, why did I not floss? A long-form game setup is also structured as well, depending on if we do theme shows. These are entire series of different vignettes or scenes that we create based on one prompt. So from the audience, we'll take a prompt.
A boat.
A what?
A boat.
A boat. How about that? Boat is y'all suggestion?
Yeah, cool.
Sounds like it. Yeah? Okay. All right, and it's going to be a long-form scene of a boat. Let's give them some encouragement.
We'll start a scene off. There'll be an empty space, and all the improvisers will be to the side of the room. And then they come in and they start a scene together, at which any point an improviser on the sides can come and wipe the scene and start a new scene. So we create a series of new scenes back to back to back. Typically, some of those scenes you may see reoccur again, especially if they have a positive response from the audience.
We are now down to 2 finalists. Alfonso just disqualified himself. We're now going to hear...
Improv has really inspired me to pursue comedy as my focus here at Chapman University. I feel that improv is one of those things that keeps me as a person just faster. It just keeps me on my toes. It keeps my mind active even when I'm tired. How we doing?
Good.
Oh, we're doing good. Doing good. So talking about improv real quick, kind of on a serious note.
Okay.
I would say that every time I've tried to pre-plan something before I go out into a scene, it always backfires pretty bad. It backfires pretty bad because in improv, if you go in thinking that you're going to go ahead and just say something, you're going to, like, no matter what happens, I'm going to just say this. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't fit within the context of the scene. As cliche as it may sound, I think if you can find something that really just brings about a visceral response in you, and it's like a confirmation of you're doing what you need to be doing in your life, that's what I feel when I get an entire room of people laughing. I mean, whether I'm the subject of the laughter, or whether I helped a teammate get that laugh, or whether just manifesting something out of nothing, it's that sense of creation that personally gets me excited. And to be able to just see a reaction from other people is so worthwhile. A bunch of just slapstick, just futzes just being put together into a room, and we kind of make magic happen. We do it twice a week.
Oh, you've got a mic. He's got an actual lav. Nope.
Listen to me, I gotta go and pee. Okay?
Good thought.
All right.
What do we know, right?